Do you know how many mega projects are being built right now? There are hundreds of them. Many of them look like they are out of this world, ranging from luxury landmarks, high-rises, sky bridges, realty. Without further ado, here are the top 10 mega projects for the year 2023. Grand Prix, Las Vegas, USA. The entertainment capital of the world, Sin City, Las Vegas is definitely a place to find anything for anyone, from big boxing and MMA fights, gambling, stores, and restaurants. This year, Las Vegas will add new additions to the city. The Grand Prix, the world's best racers will race down the streets of Las Vegas, allowing for a full show of speed and skills. Currently, the barricades are being built which will contain the race. The race is scheduled for November 17, 2023, and will feature 17 corners, 3 straights, and 2 DRZ zones. The overall circuit length will be 3.8 miles or 6.12 kilometers. These will feature speeds of 212 miles per hour or 342 kilometers per hour. Toranomon-Azabudai District's main tower, Tokyo, Japan. Now, it is no secret that the Japanese are among the greatest when it comes to innovation and creation. I mean, after all, you probably have a Japanese-made car in your driveway that still runs very, very well. The latest of these Japanese inventions is located in the Toranomon-Azabudai district. It will be one of Asia's biggest high-rises, measuring out at 325.2 meters or 1,067 feet tall, featuring 65 floors. Due to the fact that Japan is located on a geoactive hotspot, it will be able to withstand an earthquake of a magnitude of 9.0, making it a safe place for the workers and people looking for shelter during the horrible mass destruction earthquakes that have the potential to cause major damage and mega tsunamis like the ones in 2011. The main tower aspires to create a functional but also beautiful and inspiring environment, focusing on the environment, the community, and the future. This will truly be a beautiful and pleasant place to work and visit. 4. Frankfurt, Germany. Many European cities have big, iconic buildings such as the Eiffel Tower in Paris or Big Ben in London, but the new 4 Frankfurt in the German city of Frankfurt is combining its two halves in a rather seamless way. Frankfurt has two sides where one side has smaller buildings resembling a village and the other a more modern, lucrative city with skyscrapers. 4 Frankfurt will be in the middle, having 4 main skyscrapers with smaller apartments and buildings around it, making it a much smoother transition. On the site itself, new public space will be created which has been inaccessible for nearly half a century. The 4 towers are grouped in such a way that the central square is completely framed. The differentiation of the orientation and the heights of the 4 high-rise buildings articulates variations within the skyline and optimizes daylight accessibility. From the outside, the site opens up towards the city center, creating a new urban quarter. New connecting routes, passages, and squares will enliven the area and connect it to the pedestrian zones. Public accessibility spaces, such as a planned roof garden, a city square, multiple restaurants, and retail outlets aim to improve the quality of time spent in the financial district. The consistent opening up of the city quarter ensures a new network of the inner-city routes between the banking district, the Ross Market, the Kaiserplatz, and the shopping areas of the Goethestrasse as far as the Old Opera House. Tun Razak Exchange, Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia is a country made up of 2 sections from 2 different islands in Southeast Asia. They do have very beautiful cities and amazing buildings, but they don't have an international finance hub. Well, this year they will, with the Tun Razak Exchange that will measure 453.6 meters or 1,488 feet. It won't just be a finance hub, it will also serve as a shopping mall, apartments, and more working offices, therefore adding to Malaysia's growing economic status. The master plan includes a total of 26 buildings and over 21 million square feet of gross floor area spread across the office, residential, hotel, retail, F&B, and cultural offerings. The master plan has already achieved LEED ND Stage 2 Gold accreditation and Platinum status for the Malaysian Green Building Index Township certification, and even has a network of external retail pedestrian streets and squares, which are all well shaded and utilize tempered spill air and fan-driven ventilation to create thermal comfort for users without the need for full air conditioning. Iconic Tower, Egypt. Egypt has currently one of the greatest wonders in the world, the Great Pyramids of Giza. But that won't be the only new structure in the middle of the desert. Egypt plans to build a new city to relieve some of the overcrowding in the capital of Cairo. The iconic tower will be the center of this new city, which is expected to be finished by 2023 and will have jobs and living places for its citizens. The building will be 393.8 meters or 1,292 feet tall and feature 77 floors. This first construction phase will see the entire Egyptian government relocated to a purpose-built district. A sprawling new presidential palace is being constructed, alongside a new parliament, and the various government ministries are being rehoused in monumental pharaonic-style headquarters. I guess we will have evidence of one of Egypt's desert buildings after all. 308 Exhibit, Melbourne, Australia. While not being too much of a new city center development, this building is one of many new skybridge designs. It will connect two towers using a golden ribbon-like bridge that will be on the 46th floor and is made of plywood and metals to have a sturdier design. Designed by Cox Architects and Fender Cat Solidus, the project is set to be one of Melbourne's most iconic projects. The main works commenced with one of the largest concrete pours in the city's history, a day-long concrete raft pour covering an area of 1,000 square meters. This monumental 3-meter-deep raft foundation is located on top of an existing railway tunnel and will support the new landmark mixed-use precinct. Who knew a ribbon could make a good bridge? Aquatic Center, Paris, France. Hosting the Olympic Games is one of the greatest and most expensive events for a city. The reason for it being expensive is because oftentimes the venues remain abandoned and almost never used again, such as some World Cup stadiums in Brazil. The Aquatic Center will be an exception. This one is permanent in the fact that it will still be used as well as for other events. In 2024, it will welcome the world's greatest athletes for the artistic swimming, water polo, and diving events. It will connect to the neighboring Stade de France over a footbridge spanning the A1 motorway and is a meaningful public investment for Seine-Saint-Denis, which is seriously lacking in sports facilities today. The Aquatic Center's novel configuration will be modular. It will be able to switch from a 5,000-seat venue during the games to a 2,500-seat facility to host neighborhood events afterwards, making this innovative build completely compatible with almost anything. Tren Maya, Yucatan, Mexico. Mexico is no stranger to having many tourists visit the big cities, beautiful beaches, and ancient landmarks. The Mexican government is planning to build a train system that will connect the most visited places in Yucatan: the ancient Mayan pyramids in Chichen Itza and the beautiful beaches in Cancun. At President López Obrador's press conference, the Tren Maya Director General, Oscar Lozano, stated that we are committed to starting operations on December 1st, 2023. That is the fulfillment of the mission. This infrastructure mega project is said to be complete on September 24th, 2023, with test dates for the railway beginning in September. And it will run a total of 15,000 kilometers on its first ride to test its capabilities before their planned date to begin operations. SeaWorld, Abu Dhabi, UAE. The United Arab Emirates is no stranger to amazing builds, given the richest city in the world, Dubai, is home to the world's biggest building, the Burj Khalifa. Abu Dhabi will add to the country's image by making a new SeaWorld. It will be made of acrylic like most aquariums to prevent an unwanted shark attack. The aquarium will also allow just enough light to enter to sustain sea life without having algae growth. It is expected to be completed on May 23, 2023, and SeaWorld Abu Dhabi intends to deliver engaging and immersive, family-friendly experiences like exciting rides, inspiring entertainment, unmatched dining and shopping, and up-close animal encounters. In all, SeaWorld Abu Dhabi will be home to over 100,000 marine animals of all shapes and sizes, with the animal habitats in each realm of SeaWorld Abu Dhabi custom designed using state-of-the-art technology and the highest standards for animal welfare. If you would like to see more videos like these, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest and greatest videos, like our next video where we will show you on how you can ride the artificial intelligence revolution to set yourself up and make yourself a millionaire. So click that subscribe button if you're ready to ride the wave. MSG Sphere, Las Vegas, USA. The MSG Sphere, which is the world's first 360 movie theater that can hold 17,500 people to watch concerts and other live performances, and has the potential to screen in 4D, and the outside LED screen can light up the sky. It will be set to open in September of 2023. What a futuristic build to show off the entertainment capital! The venue is expected to host various events, including sporting events like wrestling, boxing, mixed martial arts, concert residencies, corporate events, award shows, films, product launches, and more. This is one venue that embraces the over-the-top theme of Las Vegas. Construction on the MSG Sphere broke ground in September of 2019. Since then, construction crews have made progress, including finishing the final structural steel placement, but the project isn't supposed to finish until 2023. The MSG Sphere is being built by Madison Square Garden Entertainment in conjunction with Las Vegas Sands Corporation, a casino operator, hence the current name. However, there will most likely be a naming deal closer to the final grand opening, so look out for MSG Entertainment to make that announcement. Well, you made it to the end of this video, and if you enjoyed these mega projects, then stay tuned for 5 ways you can utilize artificial intelligence for yourself and ride the AI revolution to become a millionaire.